Kendall strives to be the preferred source for flexible packaging solutions. Lowell Kendall started Kendall Manufacturing back in 1948, a spry guy who used to take the steps two at a time. My father and Lowell sat on the National Flexible Packaging Association's board. In their annual meeting in 1969, coming back, Lowell asked my father if he knew of anybody that might want to purchase Kendall Manufacturing. Before the plane landed, my father said they had a handshake agreement. My father had asked if I was interested in coming into the business. I thought the opportunity to work with my father was a dream. And I came on board in 1985. My role in the organization is to provide a certain amount of vision and leadership for where we want Kendall to go, who we are, what we value, what makes Kendall tick.
Started a long time ago, 1987. I started as a press assistant, worked on the printing press. You know, when you reflect back on my journey here at Kendall, I think it is the proof of who we are as a company in the focus on the individual and a person being able to maximize their own potential and grow and achieve the goals that they have for their own life and their own success. And the company really comes along and partners with you in that and gives you the opportunity to be able to do that.
My journey with Kendall Packaging began 13 years ago. I started as a staff accountant. Shortly after starting, I asked to go back and complete my master's, and Kendall said, yeah, absolutely. If you want to grow with the company, they're very supportive, encouraging. They're just very compassionate. If you have a dream, you want something, anything that you want to do as far as learning and improving on your abilities, they're always there to support it.
And so the mission, vision, value statement that we have today is really a product of my father and I sitting down and talking about who we wanted to be, who we aspired to as a company, as an organization, as a group. We strive to provide the highest quality materials and services as our utmost paramount concern. We want to provide a safe, secure, stimulating environment that our employees can maximize their own personal development.
It's not about telling somebody what they want to hear, it's about telling them what they need to hear, because you really care about the person. It fosters and encourages honesty and integrity. And I think when we set that as kind of the foundational piece, everything else just grows from there, and the behaviors that we aspire to come naturally once we have that focus on the person.
That our employees are professional and supportive of the customers. They're always wanting to meet their expectations.
We are all about saying yes. So for us, when we get a request, when we have a need that comes across to us from a customer, we approach it from how do we make this happen? How do we say yes to the customer? And it's just such a part of our DNA now, we don't even have to say that to each other. You can just watch everybody going about their business doing exactly that, getting us to the place where we can say yes.
One of the most rewarding things for me has been through a number of our expansions over the course of the last 5 or 6 years. We've done 2 very major expansions, both in Pittsburgh and in Jefferson.
But I do think there are some things to come in the future that are going to fundamentally change our entire business. What happens 10 years from now, I think some amazing things will happen 10 years from now, and I want to be a part of that.
The goal for me is for Kendall Packaging to continue to thrive and to grow and to provide opportunity for our employees and our production partners and provide some benefit and stability for the communities in which we serve.